Tackle Junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. In today's video, we're going to go over my top 5 fall baits. Guys, fall is definitely here. Long range air temps, I don't believe I've seen a day over like 80, 81 degrees. Water temps are already 75 and dropping. Shad are up shallow. It really could be a great fall. But I thought it was going to be a great spring, a great summer, and it's been the roughest year to date. I think COVID hit these lakes so hard, I'm not really sure they're going to recover. So that aside, fall fishing can be great, but you have a lot of competition in the fall. The shad are all shallow again, and you're competing against the real thing. Now, we do have shad in the lakes that I fish, so I try to focus on shad type baits, you know, shad colors and all that, baits that imitate shad. But you know, you just have a lot of competition up shallow, so you want to try and stand out, but you also need to, like I said, mimic the real thing. Could be a great fall, we'll see. But let's go ahead and go over my top 5 favorite baits to fish in the fall in no particular order here, and I do have 6 laid out. I may end up talking about 10, I have no idea. These are fun videos to make. I know you guys dig them as well. We'll go over the baits and the gear and all that. So number 1 here, in no particular order, we're going to go with a swim bait. And one thing you're going to notice about my bait selection here, they're all reaction baits, moving baits, baits that I can cover water with quickly to find some active fish, okay? And for the most part, they're all shad imitators. So like I said, number 1 is going to be a swim bait. One of my favorites here, that's a Kitech 4.8 fat black shad. Now, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong here. I know a while back, I thought this color was discontinued, and when I heard that, I ordered like, I don't know, like 30 packs of these things. I still got like 20 packs left at home. But I could have swore last time I was on Tackle Warehouse, I seen this color available again. So if they are back out, let me know. That would be pretty cool if they decided to keep this color in the lineup. A black shad is an awesome color. Great shad imitator. I'm sure you guys can see that red disc on there. That's a little deal from Rapid Fishing, the hook all. I got videos on this, which I'll link down below. Definitely check them out. I got a discount over there at Rapid as well. TJ81 gets you guys 25% over there. So definitely some cool products. Definitely check them out. But it's a little disc that keeps the soft plastic up on the hook. And there's other uses for it as well. Like I said, I'll link some videos down below. Definitely check it out. But bait number 1, swim bait, black shad. That's a Mustad 5/0. I have a discount code for Mustad as well, which I'll link down below. Mustad 5/0, 1/8 ounce weight. I'm running, this is 17-pound Seagar and Vizex. And we have the Akuma. This is the TCS series Frog swim bait rod. It's a 7.3 heavy. It's a fast action, but it's a bit on the soft side. And don't let that rating fool you there. I know it says Frog swim bait. It's not a broomstick. It's got some tip to it. Definitely a nice rod for a swim bait here. And then we have the Tatula 6.3. That's the Tatula 150 in a 6.3. Again, that is 17 pounds. Seagar in Vizex. Okay, number 2, the spinnerbait. Gotta have a spinnerbait. Fantastic shad imitator, double willow. This one here is from Berkeley. I believe that color is called, this white, or might be called bone white maybe. Double willow, 3/8, well-built spinnerbait here. Nice hook, soft plastic keeper, great skirts. Gotta have the spinnerbait. Let me know if you guys would like to see a video on like my top 5 spinnerbaits, my top 5 buzz baits, crankbaits, and all that. That might be some more fun videos to make. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of that. Anyways, number 2, double willow spinnerbait. Now the line, I'm trying a new line out here. This is the Seagar Basics. Quite a few of you guys asked about this line, so I picked some up to do a review on it. I've only used it for spinnerbait so far. I will crank with it as well. After I have some time with it, we'll do a review. But so far, so good. I'm definitely digging it. Running 15-pound test. It does have a bit bigger diameter compared to, let's say, Invisex here. I do believe the Invisex is, let's see here, 0.013, and I do believe this is 0.014. So just a hair bigger than the Invisex, but so far I'm digging it, no issues. But like I said, after cranking with it, that should tell the story. So we'll do a review down the road on the line. For the combo, we got the Akuma Serrano rod and reel. Love this rod, love the wind grips on here, the grips on the handle there as well. Very comfortable, tacky, nice grip. Definitely digging that. This is the I believe it's a 610, a 610 medium heavy. It's got a nice soft action to it. The reel is a 6.5. Just a good combo for moving baits, whether it be a spinner bait, chatter bait, underspin, you know, things like that. But fantastic spinnerbait combo here for sure. Like I said, very comfortable in hand. Gotta have a buzzer, man. Guys, I'm sure it's not really a debate because I'm sure most of you guys like a frog bite the most for top water. But I love a buzzbait bite, man. There's just nothing like getting bit on the buzzer. This one here, I went a bit smaller today. This is the War Eagle. Got this one actually in the Bank and Creek bag. That's a 1/4 ounce. Little Biffle Bug Junior on there for a trailer. I got videos on these as well. I'll link them down below. Definitely check them out. Definitely more benefits to running a soft plastic versus a skirt. But we got the 1/4 ounce there. 3.5 Biffle Bug Junior. Just a fun way to cover water. And like I said, hard to beat a top water bite. For the line, this is 17-pound Seaguar Invisex. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard before, you can't use fluorocarbon for top water. But a bait like a buzz bait or a whopper plopper, a bait that you're moving fast enough, you're keeping that line up on the surface and it doesn't affect anything. So, and if you're going to, you know, trying to walk the dog or a pop or something like that, yeah, you don't want to use fluorocarbon. But for a top water that you're moving quick enough, fluorocarbon is just fine. The rod and reel here, this is the Akuma Psycho Stick. Psycho Stick, that is a 7.2. It's a medium heavy, fast action, but it's a bit on the soft side. There's not real like stiff rods. I like a little bit of tip in them. So great, great action here. Kind of reminds me of the EVX series. Even they're fast. It wasn't like a real stiff rod. You know, it has a nice tip to it. Great for a Texas rig and a jig and things like that, but also great for moving baits like a buzz bait. You could throw a spinner bait on them, you know, things like that. So just a nice, good action on these rods. Not too soft, not too fast. It's right there in the middle. So it is labeled though medium heavy, fast action. Psycho Stick 7.2, and then the reel there, that's another Tatula 150, 17-pound Seaguar Invisex. Oh, and that reel is in, this is a 7.3. I like a bit faster reel, not too fast. I'm not one of those 8 and 9 speed guys, but I like a bit faster reel. This helps to get the bait up on the surface a bit quicker. Okay, number 4. This bait is on the deck, I mean, all year, even during the winter time. I mean, I love a square bill, my favorite way to catch them. This was a hard one to pick. I mean, I use a lot of different square bills, but the two that I have the most confidence in is going to be a Bomber Square A or KVD 1.5, and we went with KVD 1.5 today. Got it there in the bait sack. Guys, I got videos on these as well, plus a discount code. I'll put it up on the screen for you guys, links and videos down below. Definitely check them out. KVD 1.5, running size 4, triple grips on there. I mean, this one here has done some work, caught a few fish. Gizzard shad, one of my go-to colors, and I use these are the Bass Pro Shops exclusive. They have that one knocker rattle in them. So KVD 1.5, shallow cranking, great way to cover water, find some active fish, and like I said, my favorite way to catch them. Put the bait in the sack there, clip it on the rod, and you are good to go there. We're running 15-pound Seaguar Invisex rod and reel. This is the Akuma Guide Select. It is a medium power, 7-foot medium power with that moderate action to it. Reel is the Daiwa Zillion SV. I got a review on this reel. I'll link it down below. Definitely check that out as well. Been my cranking reel for the last Couple seasons, absolutely love it. Still one of my favorite reels. And that is in a, I think we got a 6-speed here. Let's see here. I don't even know where it's at. Yeah, there it is, 6.3 in a 6.3. Another top water. This here, this is the RoboPop from Biospawn. I don't remember this exact color. Just a good looking shad pattern there. Might be called black shad or something like that, I don't know, but it's a great looking color. And I got videos on this bait as well, which I'll link down below. Plus I got a discount code for you guys over there at Carl's if you guys want to pick some up. But I picked this one. I do like to move a bit faster. Like, I'm not a huge popper guy. I'm more of a walker guy. You know, I like to walk the dog a bit faster than I would be working a popper. But this particular bait walks really well. And of course, it's a popper as well. So kind of the best of both worlds here with the RoboPop. So I went with that one there. The line I am running mono. This is Suffolk Siege. One of my favorite monos there in a 17-pound test. So it's a mono floating line. The rod is the Akuma Guide Select. It's a cranking rod, but it's a shorter rod. It's a 6.9, so anytime I'm using a rod with like a downward motion, if I'm working the bait with a downward motion, like a jerk bait or a popper, walk the dog bait, something like that, I don't want too long a rod just because I'll end up, you know, smacking the boat or smacking the water. So I do like a shorter rod when I'm using that downward motion. So again, we have the 6.9 medium power, moderate action, paired up with the Hakai, Akuma Hakai. Got videos on this reel as well, which I'll link down below. Fantastic casting reel right here. Definitely one of my favorites, and that is in a 7.3. Bit faster reel when I'm using the rod to work the bait. The reel's just picking up the slack, so I don't have to worry about, you know, overworking the bait there. So that's 5. But you can't forget the swim jig. You gotta have a swim jig, and I'm sure I left out some of your guys' favorites as well. So let me know down below maybe your top 5 favorites, and you know, it'd be kind of cool. Maybe your favorite brands or big swim baits or whatever. I mean, flukes would be another one I'd probably put on here. Probably hard swim baits, like a baby bull shad, something like that. I mean, there's a ton of them out there that catch fish. Let me know down below your top 5 favorites. Maybe I'll play around with some of those. But like I said, hard to beat a swim jig. Great shad imitator. Going with white. That is the Booyah Mobster. Let me show you guys one thing on this bait that I really like. I know I still got the box out here yet. It's got a fantastic plastic keeper on there. And I got them in 5/16, and I believe it's ½ ounce. But you'll see here, it's got that double wire plastic keeper on there. And that really does hold the soft plastics good on there. And what you want to do is once you rig it up, I just usually run grubs on my swim jigs. But once you rig it up, then just pinch that soft plastic right where them barbs are, and man, it holds it on good. It ain't going nowhere. But yeah, white in the fall, can't go wrong with it. Great shad imitator. That's one of my go-to grubs right there. And I'm gonna have a video though coming out on possibly my new favorite grubs. Stay tuned for that. But this is the Grande Bass Fatso Pig. That's what we're running there on the back. Love a swim jig. There's not much grass on this lake, with a little bit of grass that we do have, I'll run the swim jig through there. Got a nice tapered head to it. Parts the grass really good. So, Booyah Mobster. Okay. Line, that is braid. That is 50-pound Seagar Smackdown in that stealth gray color. Running braid. I really only run braid around grass. I'm not a huge braid guy. I fish around a lot of wood, and I don't like, you know, the braid in the wood. It just wraps around, it digs into it, you got to go get it. So I really only like braid with swim jigs around grass, or really when I'm frogging. Other than that, I'm using fluorocarbon. But for the combo here, we do have the Akuma TCS jig worm rod. Jig worm rod, it's a 7-foot heavy power with a moderate fast action. Great frog rod, swim jigs, things of that nature. Reel, this is the newer Bantam here in the 7-1. I still like to do a video comparing the this new one here versus the old one. Great reel though, super solid. Bantam 7-1 swim jig combo. Like I said, if I was going to add another bait in there, it'd probably be a fluke and then maybe a hard swim bait. But yeah, let me know down below your top 5, guys. This is a fun video. I like making videos like this, talking gear and all that, so I know you guys enjoy them as well. I'm going to get back after it. Big Mike's taking a nap here behind you guys. I'm gonna wake him up and we're gonna go fish till dark. Hopefully we can get on a few fish. You may or may not see those at the end of the video, but I love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up.